5 signs that you've endured or you are suffering from narcissistic abuse. And one of the first of these signs is that you are full of self-doubt over your worth, over your abilities, over your reality, constantly second-guessing yourself, second-guessing your motives, second-guessing your behaviour, second-guessing other people's behaviour, second-guessing what you've done, second-guessing what to say or what to not say, what you should have said, what you shouldn't have said, constantly questioning yourself. Narcissistic people have an apt ability of belittling their victims, of pulling their victims down to destroy their victims' self-esteem. They gaslight their victims into believing that they are incapable, so that their victims rely more on the narcissist for support, which leads to that self-doubt. Being isolated from support or social withdrawal. Narcissistic people manipulate their victims to be able to control their victims by cutting them off from all forms of support. So a narcissistic person will go all out to triangulate their victims against their friends and family to make that divide so that the narcissist can divide and conquer. They will turn around and claim that family or friends interfere too much, or they don't trust their family or their friends, or that people are not wanting the best for the victim, so that the narcissist can cut them off. And with that self-doubt that's already been created in the victim's mind, they lean more on the narcissist's lies than the reality of what is actually happening to them. Narcissistic people also have a knack of keeping you so drained and feeling so guilty if you do not run around and take care of them, that you can begin to withdraw from society because you no longer feel like yourself. You no longer feel like you can trust other people, which are a couple of other signs. So when you have that deep sense of guilt, when you feel like you are to blame for absolutely everything that goes wrong, when you take responsibility for other people's behaviour, when you try to arrange things with your friends or with your family, and the narcissistic person has a knack of making you feel guilty so that you no longer do the things you enjoy, you no longer go to the places you enjoy, you stop doing your hobbies, you stop doing the things that make you who you are as a person, you stop doing the things that they once claimed to love about you. Narcissistic people are highly skilled at shifting the blame. They're highly skilled at playing the victim to make you feel guilty so that you start to live in a distorted sense of reality. And as you're no longer doing the things that you enjoy, you start to become depressed. You start to withdraw from society within yourself. You start to question reality more. And this all helps the narcissist blame you for no longer doing the things that you enjoy. This is when they can come in and start to twist it and say, hey, why don't you go and meet up with your friends? Why don't you go and see your family? And because they've driven you to a point where you're going to feel guilty if you go, and you no longer feel like yourself, so you no longer particularly want to go, you believe it's you that's put yourself into that state. Because living in an environment with a narcissistic person, you're going to develop symptoms such as anxiety and depression, the constant state of fear and instability and insecurity that a narcissist creates through their emotional manipulation and their unpredictable behaviour. You begin to live in a chronic state of fear and unease, resulting in chronic psychological stress, leading to many different health issues, which can then get you to question who you are as a person, When the narcissist is telling you that you're being lazy because you're in that depressed state, you believe that you're being lazy. When the narcissist is telling you that you're the one that's changed on them because you have changed with the environment that you are now in, you believe you are the one that's causing the problems. You feel guilty. You've no longer got that drive to get up and do the things that you want to do anymore, because a narcissistic person will take that away from you and lead you to believe that you're the one that's causing all your problems. And as you have that emotional attachment to them, because in the beginning they sell you an illusion of who they could be based on who you are as a person and who you'd like them to be, you believe that it's you that's ruined everything rather than that they're showing their true colours to you. So it's very difficult to separate from them when they leave you in the situation that you are in, because you then tend to have a difficulty in trusting within your own perceptions, within your own reality, within your own intuition. You have a difficulty trusting in others because a narcissist has manipulated you into distrusting other people. And due to the intense betrayal that you live with a narcissistic person, it creates that deep-rooted mistrust within yourself and within society, which is also why you can potentially withdraw from society yourself, why that anxiety and depression and health issues hit so much, why you end up with so much self-doubt about who you are as a person. And the hardest way to recover from this is to walk away, to start doing the things that you enjoy doing, to start building up your confidence, to start building up your trust. Dealing with anxiety and depression, you do need that support, and you need that right support, because it depends on how severe and how you are feeling. However, one of the things that will help you through it is by becoming obsessed with something that is healthy, something that is beneficial to you, something that's going to get you out of bed in the morning, get you motivated, something that you feel enthusiastic about, something to get you going again, so that you start to lose the negative side effects that a narcissistic person causes within you. Often we treat the symptoms when what we need to start doing is treating the root cause and finding what helps an individual person treat that root cause, because what works for one person doesn't necessarily work for another. We can all say, get up and go exercise. It gets those endorphins moving and it gives you that buzz, even if you find it hard work. However, by being able to push your body into doing something that you don't necessarily want to do, it's sort of conditioning your mind to do what you're telling it to do rather than what it doesn't want to do, because narcissistic people will condition you in a manner that serves them and not you. However, exercise isn't for everybody, and not everybody can do certain exercises for various reasons. So if you can exercise, it's finding the exercise you like. Some people want to play team sport, making those friendships. Some people want to run by themselves. Some people want to swim. Some people want to join running groups. Some people want to do yoga. There's so many different things. Some people, exercise won't work for them. Other people, it might just be a long walk. For others, it might just be learning something new, providing a service to somebody. It's finding the individual's path to help them recover, so that they use their doubt to benefit them, to think of what if, and then the positive happens. And when we make a mistake, it is what it is. What can we learn from it to do better. Not allowing our guilt to stop us from doing something that's right for us. Using guilt for what it's there for. Guilt is there to stop us from doing something that will have a negative impact on somebody else, that will hurt another person, that is wrong in some way. Guilt isn't there so that someone can manipulate us into living life on their terms. So when someone keeps using that against you, recognise it and no longer allow it. Anxiety and depression begins to ease with the right steps. And when you have something to feel excited about, to get you up in the morning, when you can begin to create those routines, as difficult as it can be, and then the stress is starting something new can give you that stress, but it's a healthier stress than living under a narcissist stress. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers, and your continued support with the channel is greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partners with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a couple of books out on Amazon, a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people if you're unable to go no contact. I'll add those into the description if you'd like to check them out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.